Something I really admire in other people is their ability to articulate their thoughts well, concisely, but also get to the core of the emotion that they may be feeling too. And oftentimes that's what art in all of its forms tries to do well, but there are levels to this game. And in my opinion, Asaf Avidan not only is extremely intelligent, just his IQ alone, I think he's also extremely emotionally intelligent, and his EQ is rather high too. I feel like I can glean both of these facts from his interviews, from his lyricism, his composition in music, his ability to distill extremely difficult musical narrative and a theological narrative, whatever it may be, into bite-sized, 3 to 6 minute songs. It is insane. His level of talent, his vocals are just otherworldly. I could go on and on. Every time I get a request for Asaf on the channel, I get super excited. So thank you very much, Michaela the Bluesy, for making this request today. Michaela requested 2 versions of the song Gold Shadow. We've got In a Box 2 and In a Box 3. So both versions of Gold Shadow. I'm excited to check this out and hear more Asaf. So let's jump in. Let's hear all of the intelligent things he has to say. Beautiful dark chords already. Capo on 3. This would be what? C minor? One of my favorite scales. Oh, did you hear that? Sorry, I'm going to pause it briefly. Did you hear that little bend down on the guitar string? Down. There's a goal. It kind of like fell out. Down. When he moved his guitar, he slightly tilted it. That caused that shift in pitch. Down.
There's a gold shadow seeping through the door. There's a cold sparrow lying still upon the floor. Dead and true as lipstick.
Is it the sparrow on the floor? I need to...
There's a cold sparrow lying still upon the floor.
You know, I've heard that it's bad luck if a bird ever flies into your house. That's a bad omen signaling that illness or death in that house is to come. I hope that's not right.
Dead and true as lipstick, slow as the speed of skin. There's a goal.
Wow. God, his poeticism, dude. Slow as the speed of skin. And is he referring to the regeneration of skin cells? That speed?
Slow as the speed of skin.
I don't even know.
There's a gold shadow.
Wow.
Growing from within.
Wow. I love it.
There's a bend willow in the moonlight painted blue.
Oh my God, he's
There's
so emotive.
Window silhouetting you.
Chills on my whole body.
Deep and true as whiskey, soft and sure as lies.
It's the lyrics, bro. The lyrics. He said deep and true as whiskey.
Deep and true as whiskey, soft and sure as lies.
Soft and sure
There's
as
a
lies.
bent willow reflecting in your eye.
I don't think I can handle this today. It's so much. Asaf is so good.
There's a girl out in a boat. Her arms are outstretched and she's barely afloat. There's a man on the shore, a rope in his hands. It's tied to the boat and he's pulling as hard as he can. not to bring her to him, but to pull the whole shore and the whole world with it to her open door. All his voices are.
Wow, dude, that is so. Oh my God, he's pulling the world to her.
But to pull the whole shore and the whole world with it to her open door.
Wow.
All his voices are heard. 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 Has he been here before?
That's beautiful.
Nobody's sure.
It's the muted bugle trumpet sound with his mouth. It's just unreal.
There's a silver distance, a luminescent glimpse. There's a river of resistance. It's dropped the cracks upon your lips.
Oh, it's just
Brittle as
soul
believing, sticky as betrayal. There's a silver distance opening like a trail.
Oh.
But there was a town before all the leaves cover the beauty of Adam and Eve. And they were blind and they were free to be whatever they wanted to be. But now they're just a prayer and a song, and he is so sorry for all that went wrong. All his voices are heard. 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 Has he been here before?
Everything about this performance is just perfect.
Has he been here before? Has he been here before?
He's too talented. He's too good. 'Cause how? And there's a great many points that I guess I'll repeat because they're worth repeating. But his voice, man, raspy, trembling, dramatic, powerful, yearning, painful, destructive. It is everything, man. Everything is in his voice, and when it cracks, and it's an intentional crack when they happen. It's almost like the amplifier to all of those emotions. It is just so real. He's in that room. It's just a live recording. It is him born out onto our ears. You know, I don't get it. I really don't. It's just next level, and that's just the performance, the lyricism, the meaning of this song. And I was trying to wrap my brain around it because so much of what challenges me about Asaf is understanding his poetry just at a baseline, because some of his let's say associations are so unique that I've just never thought of things in that way before. I haven't connected those neurons, so I have to do that synaptic connection first, and then I can learn the broader context of the song and how he's applying it to some greater narrative. So to me, the way I'm understanding this gold shadow is that it's sort of his past happiness, past love, and he's trying to chase this feeling, this happiness that he once had, and it's kind of slipping through his fingers. So it's not a dark shadow, because if you think of shadows, oftentimes they're dark, they're looming, they hang above you, right? There's an ominous negative connotation to them. The gold shallow is precisely the opposite. There is this looming happiness, but it is fleeting and it's hard to actually grab onto. It's not as tangible. Even though you feel it, you may not be able to manifest it in the ways that you would ideally want to. So it could be any context, lost relationship or just longingly looking on fond memories. There's beauty, and then there's the pain of losing that beauty. That to me is what this song kind of resembles. If you couldn't get that from the performance, you can get that from the lyrics, but the thing is it's always both, right? So they just add to each other. Asaf is next level. So yeah, that was the In the Box 2 version here. Let's check out the In the Box 3. This is 1 year ago, so timestamp. This other one was 9 years ago, so this is a modern rendition. He's just singing, so we got piano and violin. Somehow this is more emotional than the first one. Oh my god, tears are already welling.
There's a gold shadow seeping through the door.
Da, da, da.
There's a cold sparrow lying still upon the floor.
Do-do-do-do-do. It's so neoclassical.
Dead and true as lipstick.
Oh.
Slow as a speed of skin. There's a gold shadow growing from within. There's a bent willow in the moonlight.
Oh, the darkness in the piano chords here.
There's a spent window silhouetting you. Deep and true as whiskey, soft and sure as lies. There's a bent willow reflecting in your eyes. But now there's a girl out in the boat. Her arms are outstretched and she's barely afloat.
Oh, he's perfect.
There's a man on the shore, a rope in his hands. It's tied to the boat and he's pulling as hard as he can. Not to bring her to him, but to pull the whole shore and the whole world with it to her open door. All his voices are her, all his voices are her. All his voices are her, all his voices are
I have like a million goosebumps on my body. It's
Has
not.
he been here before?
It's not reasonable how good he is.
Nobody's shout.
God. The plucking. Oh. And each hit of that
There's a
key.
silver
Power, man.
distance,
Power.
a luminescent glimpse. There's a river of resistance. It's dry to cracks upon your lips, brittle as believing, sticky as betrayal. There's a silver distance opening like a trail. But there was a town before all the leaves cover the beauty of Adam and Eve. And they were blind and they were free to be whatever they wanted to be. But now they're just a prayer and a song, and he is so sorry for all that went wrong. All his voices are her, all his voices are her, all his voices are her, all his voices are her. Has he been here before. Has he been here before?
Because what am I going to say? Because what can I say? I wanna read some of the comments just underneath this. Yeah, slow as the speed of skin. My gosh, such beauty in this verse. Snarky Tart writes, a mystical blend of some of my favorite artists, Leonard Cohen, Tom Waits, Jeff Buckley. Then you add something utterly unique, undeniably Asaf. You have this gold shadow seeping through the door, stunning. I mean, it is otherworldly, his ability to convey just every emotion to its extreme with such veracity. It's not an easy thing to do at all. I can imagine he could just easily go into acting, for example, just because he can tap into those emotions so quickly. Again, like, high EQ is like an understatement for this man. I don't know what it's not even like possible for me to like list all of the things he's able to do, because you just have to experience them all and just understand that it's the confluence that makes it all pop even more. It can't just be one thing being his number one thing, because like when I think of like his guitar playing ability or his singing ability or his lyricism or his intelligence or his ability to tap on these very difficult concepts, it's not any one of those things that is far above the other. They all together, they work multiplicatively and make everything that he does such a N of one experience. Because like In a Box 2 Gold Shadow is now in my mind so different from In a Box 3 Gold Shadow with the strings and piano versus the guitar. I think given all of the glazing I've done and the props I've given to Asaf throughout this reaction, I think I will give the last set of analysis just to the difference in how I felt during the guitar song version of the song versus the piano string version. I like the intensity that the piano brought, because at the beginning there was a very light usage of the piano and obviously, you know, outlining chords and playing some of the lead melody, but it was softer initially. And as the song grew, Asaf's emotions grew and he got louder and more dynamic and more even pointed with his vocal delivery. So too did the piano. You could hear the deliberate, just almost like slamming of the keys with the just sole index finger. It was very powerful. It's just undeniable. And in a very similar way, I would say that same thing about the strings. Though they'd never reached that level of intensity like Asaf or the piano did, but I like the little variation to go into sort of like plucked style, the pizzicato, I believe it's called. That has always been a unique kind of musical texture to hear, especially as it relates to strings, because my brain always goes to legato with strings, these long sweeping melodies and really pleasant and brushing kind of notes. But the pluck actually still carries a bit of that feeling of the light strings, but it's a staccato. There's a bit of a bounce in there, and it creates something entirely different when it comes to texture. But man, Asaf is like the crown jewel of everything that we heard today. I mean, there's just no denying it. There's no getting past it. Why would you want to get past it? It's just unbelievable. What a beautiful man, inside out. I'm down, as always, to do more Asaf reactions on the channel. So if you want to request more yourself, you can hit the first link in the description box below. But that's all I have for you today. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.